Hello, everyone. Welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button. Also, put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next video.
All right, there's breaking news, of course, out of London. Two of them, in fact. The first is that former Deputy Senate President Ekweremadu is expected in court today. Today's July the 7th. And, of course, we're having updates on the stories coming out of the British government, the mass resignations from Prime Minister Boris Johnson's government. So let's go to the Westminster Magistrates Court, where we have Juliana Olayinka reporting for us live. Good morning to you, Juliana. What is the situation first with Senator Ekwerimadu's case?
Good morning, Laddie. Good morning, as you quite rightly said, from Westminster Magistrates Court, where a really gripping hearing is due to take place in the next few minutes. Just a couple of seconds ago, there was a very large delegation. I don't know if you can see some scragglers behind me. I believe some of them did include senators that came into London last week to rally around the former Deputy Senate President, Ekweremadu, and his wife, Beatrice, who have been detained by British police over the past couple of weeks on allegations of human trafficking and organ harvesting under the Modern Slavery Act. Last week, Thursday, there was a very fast-tracked trial. I was in court that day. There was a strong show of support, predominantly from the Nigeria High Commission here in the UK. And now, I believe today, we could either see the senator walk out of these courts and head to Nigeria, where he will face the courts there, or he could be once again remanded into custody. There are so many layers, so much context to this story. I know the team in Lagos and Abuja have been covering it extensively, but it has gripped a lot of people here. So there are no surprises that just behind me, a couple of local community members have rallied together. There are signs of a demonstration. Some of the boards I can't show because they're too explicit, but it's certainly gripped not just people in Nigeria, but also the Nigerian community here in London. And hopefully I'll be getting into the court where I can follow proceedings, and I'll be able to update Channels TV accordingly.
Is there anything further that we know about the young man in this case who was referenced as being the reason why Senator and Mrs. Ekweremadu were arrested?
Well, of course, I don't want to be in breach of court, so I can't go into too much detail about this allegedly 15-year-old individual. But to repeat, much of what has been disclosed that we know is what we believe to be accurate is that this 15-year-old individual was taken off the streets of Lagos by a criminal gang for the purpose of organ harvesting. I believe the senator and his wife have a very ill child. They wanted to use this individual's organs to try and keep her alive, which, you know, if done accurately and done properly, that is legal. You are able to donate your organs, but age and consent was the key issue. So once this individual did arrive into London, there were consultations at the Royal Free Hospital in East London, and it's there that consultants said something is just not right. They didn't believe that this individual was the age on his documents. They didn't believe that he did consent to donating his organs, and from there he fled the Ekweremadu residence. He was homeless for 3 days. I believe there are some text messages that the prosecution have seen which do appear to corroborate part of what this individual was saying. But then jurisdiction is a big issue, Laddie, and I think that's what is going to be the catalyst of today's story. Is this something that is going to be tried in England and Wales, or will it be tried in Nigeria? I know the Ekweremadu lawyers in Nigeria are trying to clarify that actually this isn't a child. This guy is well above the age that the British police are alleging, but we would just have to wait and see. Again, there are so many layers and nuances involving this case, and hopefully if I am able to get into the court, I'll be able to hear further details, and of course, like I said, I will be reporting it back. That's absolutely right. Both will remain in custody. It was a pretty rowdy public gallery. There were lots of gasps. I think it was quite shocking, actually, because, you know, the piece of evidence that the defence lawyers decided to submit to the magistrate was done at the last minute. Once, you know, yet again, both of the defendants as well as the public gallery had to hear, you know, pretty alarming details about the case. The fact that this individual was apparently plucked off the streets of Lagos from a criminal gang, arriving in this country on the 20th of February after the consultation with consultants at Royal Free Hospital. He was on the run, living homeless from the Ekweremadu residence for 3 days until he handed himself into Staines police station. I think even though David Nwamini can be named and the prosecution have agreed that he is not a minor, you know, there are still serious allegations and still lots of questions for the Ekweremedus to answer. I believe the prosecution did say that there are at least a dozen text messages that corroborate much of what the alleged victim describes happened to him. No bail application was put in just yet. However, the defence lawyers do say that they will be putting in a bail application before the 4th of August. The two older children were also in court. Got to say, no surprises again, that Mrs. Ekweremadu did look very despaired, I must say, at times. She was asked to speak up by the court registrar when she was answering those basic questions. Very stressful time, but now that we know that this case will not be moved to Nigeria, it is going to proceed in London, and so those are two really pivotal facts here. Number one, David Nwamini is not 15 years old, and secondly, this case will not be tried in Nigeria.
Trying times for the embattled couple, really. We wonder how this turns out. Of course, we'll stay on the story and we'll get more from you, Juliana, a correspondent there, Juliana Olainka, reporting from London.